Again from 10. Yeah.
It's Matthew 17 and 10. And his disciples asked him, saying, why then saying that the scribes of Elijah, and his disciples asked him, saying, why then say the scribes that Elijah must first come? Mm-hmm. And Yahawashi answered and said unto them, Elijah truly shall first come and restore all things. But I say unto you that Elijah is come already, and that you know him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listen. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them.
And that's what and that's that goes into the the prophets that came in and got killed. Same thing that happened to him. Where he was I believe he was John the Baptist. He was killed. He was hanged. He was he got he was killed, man. Let me see if I can get that preface. But go back into that 11. Read on to 15 verses.
This is Matthew 11 and 10. For this is he of him it is written, Behold, I send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee.
And then I'm gonna go to I got a few precepts right here. This is Malachi chapter 4 verse I'm starting from verse, just get to the point from verse 5. It says, Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh. And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of children to their fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Okay? Right now, read on that one. Let me speak on that. So from now on, from there, Elijah, man, he was supposed to be sent, which is Elias. He was supposed to be sent to make a way for who? Yahawashi, right? So we just read out in Matthew that it was him that was supposed to come, right? And they didn't. The disciples didn't really get it. When the Elijah came, when did he come on the scene? Even the first, they didn't know when did Elias come on the scene, But they were saying he must come first, but they didn't know that it was Yahawashi was speaking of who? John the Baptist. But we're gonna read through it and show you that.
Matthew 11 verse 11. Verily I say unto you, among them that are born of women, there hath not risen a greater than John the Baptist.
That was it. 15, right? Oh, you still reading it?
Yeah. No. Can you read it?
Which one? Matthew 11.
11 and 11.
11. This is Matthew 11. It says, very, very, I say unto you, among them that are born of a woman, they have no reason a greater than John the Baptist. Notwithstanding, he that is listed in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffer violence, and the violence taken by force. And that's what and from there, that's what happened in this is what happened in AD. During our time over there in AD. After Yahawashi was crucified, I believe there was goes into Luke. The book of Luke, that 21 chapter, it goes into it. Luke in 21, I believe, goes into what happened at that time, man. And that's why you had our people fleeing into the west coast of Africa, man. All right, because the kingdom. This is where the kingdom is. I'll read it again. The kingdom is It says, from the days of the John Baptist until the kingdom of heaven. Until now, the kingdom of heaven suffer with violence, and the violent take it by force. And the kingdom of heaven is what is the Israelites, man. The 12 tribes are the 12 tribes of Israel. The Israelites, they were suffering violence, man. Which was when you read up Luke 21, it goes into it, man. Okay, and I'm gonna read on. For all the prophets and the law prophesies until John, and if you receive it, this is Elias, which was to come. All right, and it says in it says Elijah, yeah, it's the same thing, yeah.
It's like
It's all good. And then this is verse 15. It says, "He that have ears to hear, let him hear." All right. So if and from there, like if you have, he was telling his disciples, if you have ears, now you hear it, get it and understand it, man. The same thing we do today, man. When the apostles break down scriptures, if you have ears, let your ears hear it and get it and get an understanding of it, man. All right. And keep reading that, John.
This is Matthew 17 and 12. By myself in 12. "But I say unto you that Elijah is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listen. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist."
Come on, see, straight to the point, man. Elijah's prophet was who? John the Baptist, man. I have another quick one before we get out of it. This is Malachi 3:1. "Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant whom you delight in. Behold, he shall come, said Yahawashi of hosts." All right, and that's speaking who about again? Elijah, who came as John the Baptist, man. Okay, to make the way for who? Yahawashi, man. All right, but then you got a lot of people who don't believe in reincarnation, man. They don't believe in it, man. And same thing as we're talking about today, man. We don't know what Lord willing, through those prophets, we don't know who we are, man. Because I believe they asked John, "Are you Elias?" He said, "I'm no Elias who was to come." He didn't know he was, because we read it in Ecclesiastes. We know there's no remembrance of it, man, like over former things or which is to come, man. You don't remember, you don't know, none of that, man. Because what if the Most High made it like that? Like I said, none of us will be here to doing the work, man, because we know our city is already reserved, man. But this whole thing, this whole truth we do, man, is about faith, man. Faith is the main is the main thing, man. Because we are moved by the Spirit, and the Spirit, and by the Spirit, which is these words of Yahawashi, and faith too, believing, man. Because I believe the Scripture says we're gonna be saved by hope. And when you look at hope, it's what? It's believing and having faith, man. If you can get this precept.
Yeah.
So we left out. So we already covered Isaiah, right? This is I'm gonna keep reading until you get up as well. This is
I was getting the definition for hope.
Oh yeah, come go ahead, yeah.
This one.
This is the definition of hope according to the Blue Letter. It says, "Called hope, expectation, hope, run of hope, things hopeful, outcome."
And things hopeful.
Yep. Because this is Romans 8:24. It says, "For we are saved by hope, but hope is seen is no hope. For what man is saved, why doth he yet hope for?" Okay. Same thing that goes with the Hebrews, man. Faith is a substance which I know what. See, so we saved by hope, man. But for you to hope for these things, you gotta have faith and you gotta believe, man. You know what I'm saying? So you have to believe first and have faith, man. Because what now, like all the prophecies that was written in his holy book, man, took apart already, man. Already happened. So you gotta believe that, man. You gotta have faith that more things are gonna happen this year. We believe, man, that it's gonna be the year of what this so-called woman is gonna push the Alpha chip, man. Okay, people gonna people gonna start getting chipped, man. All right. And from there, we know the end is there, man. All right. You got the Job. The Job. Give me Job. Job 8:20.
Job 8:20.
Yeah.
This is Job 8:20. Behold, the Messiah will not cast away a perfect man, neither will he help the evildoers.
You know, and who's a perfect man, man? And the elect, man, because I remember in the book of I believe in Revelation, it speaks on how we're gonna be we are like a virgin, you know, and a virgin is it's a clean thing, man, through the spirit of Yahawashi Yasha, by doing His work, you know, we in Most High's eyes we are perfect, man, because we're meant to go off in the first place. But we're doing His work, so in the eyes of the Most High, man, we are perfect, man. Okay, you know, but with our sinful flesh, you know, we that's why we go off, man, because this flesh is really weak, man. Okay,
and also spiritually, we're the Most High's wives, you know. So like, you know, the Most High, I think the Most High we want to get married to is it's like. You know, he's not gonna.
A hoe, you know, like a fucking a hoe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. So the Most High want to get married to virgins, man, and spiritually that would be us. You know, the men that's out here preaching His truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because there's a lot of scriptures on that. Let me see if I can get some on there. This is a Revelation 14:4. It says, these are the which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins. And there was a woman, this philosophy, man, of this fucking, you know, of this so-called white man, you know, of this so-called white man, you know what I'm saying? Because we you know, we're not gonna be part of it, man. We're not gonna take the alpha chip, or you know, go around and, you know, commit all these you know, these other you know, worship these false gods, man. We're not gonna do that, man. All right, okay. It says for they are virgins. These are the which follow the Lamb whatsoever He goeth. And guess who? And who do we follow, man? Yahawashi Yahshua, man. He set example, and we walking in His footsteps, man. Is it footsteps? Right? Yeah, footsteps. Yeah. So that's what we're doing over here, man. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto high power to the Lamb. All right, and that's what you know, that really goes with Job, man. You know, being perfect, man. Okay, and we're gonna be virgin. A virgin is somebody who hasn't been touched, you know, is clean, man. You know, so that's how we are gonna be into the Most High, man.
It's like a virgin is like it also means that someone who's of a marriageable
age.
Yeah, who's
It really, virgin has two meanings. One of them means a young when you're young, like a young lady, like a young woman, from 13 years old. That's a
12 or something.
12, yeah.
Like a pure, you know.
Pure, yeah. You know, it's still pure.
Being pure.
And then another because English is fucked up language anyway. And then another virgin means being, having been, untouched and all that. You're clean and foul, like I read, That's what the word virgin mean, But to a simple people, you tell them, you tell them that like what is it? A virgin means a young woman. They ain't gonna believe you, man. And this is another one. This is Matthew 5:1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like unto the 10 virgins which took their lamb and went forth to meet their bridegroom. Yep.